Alright, I figured I'd stream a little Advance Wars DS, because I actually haven't streamed this one before. And for those of you who haven't played all the different Advance Wars games, this one is, it's honestly the most broken. It's the hardest to balance. Like, multiplayer ends up being weird unless you're extremely strict about what generals are allowed, what rules are allowed. There's a lot of stateful nonsense where you can level up generals and unlock powers that are completely unbalanced and broken. And the other thing about this game is, while it's really fun, it's definitely really just a puzzle game. If you play against a human, or if you play the campaigns or any of the scenarios, you're really going to spend your time trying to orchestrate a one-move victory. Some sort of ridiculous coordination of doing a dual strike to do something like take 2 turns with Eagle, then have Sammy land on someone's base and do a one-shot KO on their capital. Which isn't super fun, actually, for multiplayer, especially if you're playing against people where you can't necessarily control what they might pick or like how they set up the game. So I'm just going to play the campaign, because the other full disclosure I have is that I have not played this one in a long, long, long time. I did 100% max it out on my DS back in the day, but honestly, Days of Ruin is just a better game for multiplayer or for a military strategy game, and this one is broken in a million myriad ways. Also, I don't really remember all of those one-shot KOs or a lot of the very specific strategy heuristics, so let's see what I actually remember, and I'll play through this campaign until I get bored, and I'll suddenly kill the stream. Yeah, that's right. I guess it does pick up right after the other Advance Wars ends. Some plot stuff. Doesn't really matter. Let's just skip all that. Alright, these first levels are always just really simple tutorials. And this is the Airsats Andy we're stuck playing. Alright, let's see if I remember this game well enough to just S-rank everything along the way. Yep, so I'm orange, I move first. I do like how the old Advance Wars games, unlike Days of Ruin, the story was, I don't know, this odd disconnect between, hey, we're borrowing this army from this other guy because we're friends, or let's have a friendly battle, but clearly thousands of people are dying in the midst of it regardless. Blah. Alright. Bug? It actually doesn't. I might not be able to stream this one. I didn't realize it's not actually showing me the cursor. That's annoying. Then maybe I'll just go back to playing Days of Ruin instead. It literally just is not showing me the cursor. Select a unit. Let's try to find it. Okay, so that's clicking. Yeah, the cursor's there. I just can't see it. Alright, so much for that. We'll just play Days of Ruin instead.